Morning, guys. I'm sleeping on the edge over here. There's like a 30-meter drop right down. What a nice place I found next to the lighthouse. Check it out, guys. I'm so close to the edge. Kind of dangerous being out here. The edge can erode, but you only live once. Tent is all packed down. Bicycle, backpack all packed down. Can you guys tell that that's where I was sleeping for 2 days over there? That's where I were. And I think tomorrow, or rather tonight, I'm gonna head down here in the marshes and sleep somewhere in the marshes. They're quite beautiful. I should probably pick out a spot while it's still light out, right? I always try and find the spots during the day, just to find nice spots like this one, right? I found this one during the day a couple of days ago. So yeah, I'm just gonna check out the marshes a bit, see if there's anywhere I could be relatively undisturbed. Guys, I'm listening to some Henri Remember Summer Days, and I rolled up a cigarette. Let's go. Just gonna go look for a spot to camp. And my eye doesn't look all bad today. Let's go. I just gotta keep cleaning it every day, right? Oh, look guys, I found an observation post and it looks like it's unlocked. I think I'm gonna head up there tonight. If it remains unlocked, that is. Let's check out this path through the marshes. Maybe I'll find a good spot. I mean, I'd rather sleep in the marshes than inside of a construction. I don't know. I just like sleeping out in nature more, especially now when the weather's still up for it. So apparently, because of breeding season for a lot of different birds, we're not allowed in there from April to November, mid-November. So yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with it, you know. I don't really care about the rules so much when it's just a matter of bureaucracy. But when it comes down to nature and, you know, endangered species, it's different, right? We gotta respect them, give them the space they need. That factory that I pass every day, it's an emulsion factory. On my way, pick up more bottles. You know, I gotta save up enough money to send to my mom so she can send all my tools so I can build this electrical system. I also have some other things like my password manager, a yearly subscription. It has to renew, so I can't log in anywhere right now. And yeah, I still gotta buy a few components also from AliExpress for the electrical system. Yeah, let's get it. I'm going to Circle K to start the collecting run. Guys, I'm just sitting here in one of these little swing set thingies. Crisscross applesauce, smoking a cigarette, drinking some chocolate milk. Let's go. Listening to some Danish rap. One what? One love. Check it, guys. I made it into the Loud Friends apartment just as this started, man. It's crazy. Whoa. I miss walking, so I took the pant from the apartment up there and I'm walking over to the supermarket now. I'm gonna shop for making meat sauce and pasta, basically. And yeah, yesterday I didn't really explain, but yesterday I washed all of our clothes and folded them. And today I made about 80 krona on pant. I believe it was 80, maybe it was 82 or something like that. So like a decent run, but I can definitely tell that there's a pant war going on, maybe with those two guys that I met that night. I mean, I didn't talk to him, I just saw him, right? I have a feeling that considering it's the weekend now, people are drinking now, I might have to patrol a bit, a few times. there could be money to be made. Of course, I could just go to a bigger town, a bigger city, and it could potentially be easier. But like every time I've went to Slagelse, which is a bigger town than this, there's just been nothing, you know? It's like there's too many broke people there, too many either homeless or alcoholics, I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, I don't really want the competition. I forgot to buy milk for Mike. So I'm walking back, getting some milk. I'm just enjoying walking a bit, man. I'm using the electric bicycle too much, man. I can feel I need to be more active. It's just really brutal to not use the electric bicycle when you have that much weight, right? I got the massive backpack. I got the weight in the front. The bicycle's pretty heavy on its own. So I end up using quite a bit of assistance on the electrical bike. And yeah, I'm gonna have to compensate with walking a bit. And I also gotta get into working out some more. Like sure, labor is good for getting muscle, but like if you really want to build it, you gotta work out consistently, right? It's difficult to be consistent with this kind of lifestyle. I mean, I do have a lot of time in the day, but there's a lot of stuff I need to take care of, right? I gotta clean up after these people, and I also gotta edit these videos and record them as well, right? And, you know, typically if something has to be done, like, oh, we need to buy something real quick, it typically falls on me. I don't really necessarily mind that much. It just means that I don't really necessarily have that much time or the ability to be incredibly consistent. But hey, you know, every day I'm improving. I think the guns are growing a bit. I got the milk, but listen, the funniest thing just happened. As I was walking home, some dude just went around a corner, and by instinct, I just, you know, looked at him and smiled at him, nodded. And this guy, he was one of the bottle collectors from the other night, you know, and he just gave me this look like, you know, you took my money. Come on, dude. It's bottle collecting warfare, man. You just gotta be on your game. Do multiple rounds a day. Dude was carrying a pizza. I mean, that's kind of an insane way to use your money if you're collecting bottles. Like, sure, I know I bought 2 cheeseburgers yesterday, but that's because everything was closed, right? You gotta be more smart than that. Hands are washed, ingredients are ready. Let's make some meat sauce with pasta. Yeah, these are the spices I'm using: coriander, chili flakes, oregano, gurgamay. That is like, I don't know, in Spain it's curcuma. I don't remember what it's actually called in English. Then curry and all round, just a tiny bit. I don't actually like all round that much. But there's a few other spices I wanted that I couldn't get. Oh yeah, and 1 vegetable bouillon and 2 beef bouillons. I'm sorry I didn't show you guys all the different steps when I cooked this. I was just too busy, you know. I need like a tripod or someone else there to help me out. But I'll show you this recipe one day. I've basically been perfecting this one for years. I didn't have all the ingredients. Like I needed the curcuma, I don't remember what that's called. And I needed the garlic and a few other things. But yeah, it's basically as it's supposed to be. Check it out, guys. Dinner is served, and I did most of the dishes while I cooked. That's what you gotta do, right? So it's not a fucking mess. Oh, guys, I set up my tent after spending like a while picking up bottles. It was another bottle warfare. I met both the bottle collectors from the other day, and both of them had gotten out earlier, just as I had anticipated. I had gotten out much earlier. So yesterday we were at it like 3 o'clock, like something like that is when I like ran into him. So I figured they're probably at least gonna go out at 2 o'clock, right, to get ahead of me. And one of them had actually gone out at 1 o'clock, the guy who was limping. And then the other one, the bald guy, he'd gone out at 2 o'clock. So I guess tomorrow I'm gonna have to go out by 11 or some shit to be sure to get it. Oh my god. But I got these two from the Circle K. It was kind of like the cheapest, delicious thing they had there. Everything is incredibly overpriced. I mean, it was to begin with, but then inflation and all that, right? Yeah, I got 2 of these. And I also have this amount of Top Foam, or like green grape soda. It's really good with like dextrose sugar, like grape sugar. I like it. And I'm just hanging out with Austin and Stony. I like those guys. It's nice having someone to talk to as you're going around picking up cans, you know? It gets tiring just listening to music, or like I don't want to listen to YouTube videos, you know? I kind of want to live a little more analog, even if I am on the internet.